Ladies, gentlemen, and all my llamas, especially my llamas, because I love the llamas. We've got Monthly Knife Club Ultimate. We've got the Ultimate box. I know it's the Ultimate box because it's big, it's heavy, it's got multiple things of shaking around. Okay, and I opened it. I did it. Oh, God, I'm terrible. I'm sorry. I'm awful. I opened it just to make sure. I know it's the Ultimate. I didn't really look around, but I opened it. I know it's the Ultimate box. All right, I cheated. I cheated on all of you. I'm sorry. I need a drink. And I hate myself. I hate myself because I love this. I love this. I'm just an awful person. I'm ashamed, but I need a drink. All right. So Monthly Knife Club October Ultimate box. It's got stuff in it. It's got all the stuff. So the Ultimate box, if you go on Monthly Knife Club's website, they've got so many different things you could choose from. Like I've always put a link to Monthly Knife Club in the video description and say, like, go check it out, because there are so many things. I couldn't even remember and name off all the different subscription types and levels. Like, you have to go look and see what they offer that might appeal to you, because there are so many. Like on this card, like this isn't even a handful of them. And there's, the Onyx. This channel started looking at Monthly Knife Club in terms of the Onyx, and then from there, we found all the other stuff they have. But so these three, we look at some of these. Don't look at these don't exist right now. Don't look. Don't. Wait a minute. Okay. Don't look at these, because these are not included in this stuff right now. But so the Advanced, the Premium, and the Ultimate, these are like some other boxes do. You get one that and builds off of it. So in the Ultimate, you get all of this stuff, all this right here. What do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, good. So this is all the stuff. So we're gonna go over this. We're gonna look at it. We're gonna start with the Monthly Knife Club logo sticker for $3.99. Okay, so I just had this debate with somebody. I'm gonna start by saying this is a cool sticker. I like the sticker. The stickers that they give are great quality stickers. I still don't think that a company branded sticker should count as a valued item in a box. I think that this is just something they should give you. Now, I don't have a problem with them selling stickers. Like on my Teespring store, I have Doc P stickers people buy. That's fine. If somebody wants to go buy the sticker, I would be willing to pay for some of their stickers. Like, they have awesome stickers, like their holographic sticker. I'd gladly buy some of those and rep this brand because it's a good brand. I personally still think that if they're going to include stuff like this for you to advertise for them in a box, it should just be a freebie and thrown in. But that's me. That's my opinion. Some people disagree with me. I will tell you, though, that honestly, the stickers that I don't know where they have theirs made. I know where I have mine made. I don't know where they have theirs made. Theirs are really good, like really nice vinyl. They're really nicely printed and everything. They're good stickers. They're really good stickers, and they last, and they've got great adhesive and stuff like that. But I just think that if they're going to throw these in here, they should just be like freebies for the subscribers. Anyway, neither here nor there. All right, next, US 4-inch light stick assortment, $8.99 UST. Now, on the one hand, yes, you could get these things at Walmart, literally this box. But on the other hand, I'm telling you, for like no shit, U.S. military. Well, at least back in my day. Back in my day, sonny. No, we used to use chem lights all the time for like marking stuff. Like out in the field. I think I've told this story before, but when we were out in the field, I used to mark with a blue one over my particular little, wherever I was crashing for the night, so that if people needed to find the medic in the middle of the night in our little encampment area, wherever we happened to be, that's right. And I stopped doing that after a while because I was tired of being woken up with, Doc, I got a hangnail. Doc, I got a splinter. Doc, I think something bit me. Doc, but in fact, the first sergeant was like, fucking stop it so you can sleep. But I mean, we use these to mark all sorts. I mean, my point is, this is actually, like, there's an NSN number for these, and national stock number. That's how in the military you order supplies. you have to put the NSN number on your requisition sheet. But like not these particular ones, but there are light sticks with NSN numbers. So this is a valid, like, actual supply that you use. And I mean, does anybody not know what these things are? I'll open one so you can see. Now these are a little smaller. I have not seen, well, I guess I have seen them in these size. Normally I'm used to the 12-inch ones that are about that yay big, but you bend them, you hear a crack, there's a glass tube in there, 2 chemicals mix, and you've got a luminescent, and this, you know, this comes with, the ones we had didn't come with a string on it. You had 550 cord for that. And they glow for a certain amount of time, and if you want to preserve it a little bit, you can put it in the freezer, whatever. So this brand, I mean, I'm not used to this brand, but they're useful to have. They're useful to have for marking things. And then, you know, once they're done, you throw them away. So these actually are pretty useful for many things. And kids love to play with them. So I can, these are valuable to me for making the boys do things I want them to do, like clean up your stuff and I'll give you a light stick. All right. Next, we've got the Cattlemen's Cutlery Trapper Burl. There we go. Value of $21.99. I have really grown to like these little trappers over the last bit. This one's a decent size. It says stainless. That's all it says. Stainless. And what I've also come to learn over time is that this blade is made for cutting the testicles off of animals. Or so I've been led to believe. I don't know how valid that is, but okay. Ooh, this one's nice. This one's done nice. I like these knives now because there's a classic simplicity to them, and they are heirloomable, nice to pass on. Nice, simple wood. I just said in another video, I'm not a big fan of wooden scales, but these ones have a little bit going on with the metal. Decent. Probably not great, but decent. $21.99, I don't know. But we can debate price, but you know what? There are a lot of folks that like these trapper type knives, and it comes out of the box ready to cut. We can debate price later. This is interesting to me. The Smith & Wesson Bullseye Throwing Cleaver Set for $43.99. This just, number one, is begging for a custom scale. Come on. I don't want to cut through the package, just the plastic, which I guess is the package. So I just said something stupid. Again, we should put together just a reel of me just saying stupid things. And look, there's more. But wait, there's more. Let me get a pokey blade to do this. So throwing cleavers. Have you guys seen videos of me trying to throw knives? That embarrassing fiasco every single time? Maybe I'll do another one outside. It's raining out right now, so I'm not gonna go take the camera out there, but interesting that each one, it has a bottle opener and a pry bar, I guess. But rounded tip, I guess, so it could stick in stuff. Now I know it says throwing knife, but why wouldn't we try to cut with it? It's rough, but it's not bad. It's not a... Is this gonna... I'm not even sure how to... It's awkward, the angle, I can't... It feels like it has a decent edge. I can't hold it in a way to do this. I just can't. But the knife itself is done pretty decent. And you know, if the one bottle opener wasn't enough, now you have a set of 3. So now I don't know if I throw it because I suck, but this is just big enough to get some screws through and you could use this too, you could make a set of scales on this, and I feel like you could actually use this for some kind of utility value. I don't know what kind of steel it's made of. Actually, I mean, does this even say? Hydration tool, the bottle opener, that's funny. Stainless steel hydration tool, synthetic sheath. I mean, I'd have to look up what it's made of. It's a Smith & Wesson branded knife. They have their MP series knives, just like the MP guns, that are higher quality than a lot of their other stuff. I would imagine it's not great quality steel, but with, I was going to say the balance is good, but of course it's a throwing knife, so it would have to be. I imagine with a nice handle, this could give you some utility use out of it. I mean, as I think a throwing cleaver is I don't know, as a person who's inept at throwing, it's a silly idea. Like, yeah, see the three of these together? That's a comfortable handle, that width. I will embarrass myself and throw these at some point for you guys. But do they all fit nicely in the sheath together? Or do all... Oh, there's some kind of crap in there. Why? Oh. There's a big old do not eat and some warnings. Okay. Alright. You know, when I first saw a Smith & Wesson package, I was like, I'm destined to hate these things, but I think I can make something out of that, is my deal. So we'll see. The CRKT squid folder. I like this squid. I have a squid. Oh, but this is... Ooh, look at this squid. The squid is a very small knife. It's a small frame lock. So the problem is, automatically by holding it, my fingers want to push on that liner lock. And this is a problem a lot of people have with small frame locks. And they say the knife sucks and it doesn't work well, but their hand positioning tends to do this. And if your hand positioning does this, you're not going to be able to open the knife. With proper hand positioning, keeping your... And by the way, I have to say, just to name drop here, Jeff Hall himself taught me this, dealing with his Manx design. I kind of I thought I was talking to customer service one day with his Nemesis knives, and lo and behold, I got an actual answer. I had a discussion with Jeff Hall. How fucking cool is that? But yeah, he kind of filled me in on small frame locks and how they work and your hand position. So yeah. So anyway, with a knife like this, if you're having a lot of trouble and you're like, oh, this design sucks, oh, it's not working, you got to make sure you're not pushing on that frame lock. So without pushing on the frame lock and positioning your hands, it works great. With your hand pushing down on that frame lock, it's not gonna open. It's just not. Now, little knives like this can be very challenging for big-handed people like me. But the squid line is, I know we haven't even talked about the squid this whole time, sorry. The squid line is very popular from CRKT. It's a Lucas Burnley design. He's a great designer. And I haven't had one with the skeleton holes, the lightning holes, whatever, in the scale. It's stainless steel all around. I may just look at that, even metal backspacer. Very EDC friendly size. Little small for me, honestly, because it just disappears in my hand. But like I said, the squid is a very popular knife. I may do something with this in the shop today. Okay. And that's everything in the advanced plan box. Moving into the premium plan is the Revo RJ1. I think we saw this in Battle Box once upon a time. It gives it a value of 125. Mine is already cut open. So you got the Revo sticker in there. This thing just came out, and then the Revo Journey. Now I've wanted to check out the RJ2. But I've never... I'm pretty sure we saw this in a Battle Box once. I wasn't a big fan of it then. Probably Still not. I think what it was and what it still is the price that they list for it. I think that when we were looking at whatever the steel is compared to the price and everything, I think it was just grossly overvalued, MSRP wise. I think that in terms of how it's done, you know, that's fine. This little tiny piece of paper is getting awkward to work with. I'm cutting it up. Design-wise, it's not that bad. It's just I think I was really upset with how they called this a $125 knife, and if I recall, the steel here is not $125 steel. Oversized steel handle hardware. Yeah, it's a 9CR. It's a 9CR13 blade, and I'm sorry. Unless it's like an actual full-size sword, a 9CR blade should not be $125. It's not that quality. It's not, unless it's hand forged or something like that. It's the price that they're charging for it. Because a more realistic and a good conscience manufacturer would value this at half the price, or even less. Now, I'm not saying it's not well made. I'm not saying it's a bad design. I'm saying to put a value of $125 for this knife is, yes, it's got nice work on the G10. It is a nice blade shape and everything, but come on. $125 for 9CR13. 9CR anything. No. Okay, so, but it does have a nice sheath. A little oversized, too. The sheath is just... I'm sorry, it's a little bit ridiculous with how much extra they give you there. It doesn't need to be that big and take up that much space. But lockable tech lock, which is cool. I think it's a lockable tech lock. Yeah. So we got that. And then in the ultimate plan, we have the Kershaw Norad, which is cool because I was actually literally... no shit, just looking at this and was like, I'm gonna get that to review it on the channel. Mostly because the name is NORAD. Because NORAD, North American Aerospace Defense Command. But it is a cool looking design that I wanted to check out. And this is a pretty decent looking Kershaw. I have to look up specs, which I will look up and put in the description. Backspacer's plastic. Kershaw does that all the time. Why do you do that, Kershaw? Why do you do that? But deep carry clip, tip up, tip up, left or right, carbon fiber inlays all around. Really interesting pivots there, but if you look, it's fancy looking, but you can use a regular, Torx bit to mess with it if you need to. Looks like we got some DLC going on in the blade, two-tone blade. Oh, you guys know I'm a dirty slut for pretty grind lines. Look at those. That's very pretty. I see where they're going with the NORAD name. It's very 50s, 60s looking, aluminum. When NORAD was at its finest, Cold War stuff. Very aerodynamic looking D2 blade. Okay. Feel bearings at work there. Excellent action on this thing. Excellent. Very small flipper too, and when you open, the flipper is out of your way. It is designed to be flush straight with the handle, which is nice. Comfortable handle. A little thin, but it is what it is. A little bit of jimping. I love the blade shape. I love the lines on it. Oh, and it is smooth. As the piece of paper gets smaller and smaller, it's harder and harder to cut. Just gotta go a little slow. Take my time, because it's so tiny, but this is a carry-worthy knife. I like Kershaw. Kershaw, by the way, and I've said this before if you don't know, Kershaw's big brother is Zero Tolerance. They are in the same family. But Kershaw itself has stuff from less than $10 into the hundreds, over $100, price range. So Kershaw has a little bit of soup for everybody. And the thing I love is that the quality of manufacture and construction is just as good. The materials are not the same, but the quality of how it's put together is just as good in the $9.95 knife as it is in the $195 knife. I don't think they have one that expensive, but like $125 knife. Kershaw is a great brand. I love Kershaw, and they put together a great knife. And this is really cool. I'm really glad I got my hands on this because I really wanted to see one of these. The carbon fiber, I don't know how good the quality on that is, but it sure does look pretty. I'm not a big fan of like this very thin carbon fiber laminate, but you know what? It's got a great 3D look that I think really goes with the artistic kind of theme of the knife. And the weight on it is great. I really like this knife. The action on it, I love the little tiny flipper that disappears like that. That's great. This is awesome. And now we have some cutting money confetti to play with. So, what would you guys think of this month's Ultimate box? What would be your favorite, what would be your favorite thing in this box? If I were to give away something from this box, what would be your, and you were going to win something from this box in a giveaway, what would you want me to give away? What would be your, I hope it gives that away. So let's discuss this box, guys. What do you think? I love discussing your thoughts on stuff. So anyway, thanks to Daryl from Monthly Knife Club. I didn't pay for this. He sends me these Ultimates when he has an extra one. So, just to be totally clear and transparent with you guys, I don't pay for the Ultimate box. It's sent to me when one is available. And then we can look at it and do stuff with it and yeah, whatever. So thanks to Monthly Knife Club for providing this one for us to look at. Thanks to you guys for watching and doing the unboxing with me. Serious question, if I was going to give away one or two of these things, what would be the piece that you would most likely want to get out of it? And remember that you are all absolutely awesome, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll be back again real soon.